At first I couldn't. I learned.
I would do all the bags.
I had to learn. You had to.
I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna have to hustle sometime tomorrow anyway. I might as well start when I wake up.
But I don't like hustling. I couldn't hustle sick.
So.
Because that would make me do stupid shit. If I was sick, you were gonna get robbed.
Yeah, me too.
If I was sick, you were gonna get robbed. I was gonna find me a wetback.
Yeah.
And come on, let's go, come on.
Yeah.
And be standing butt naked there.
Yeah.
And take all his money.
Yeah, hanging out at the check cashing places. I always thought about that.
I used to buy me these little wetbacks, and I just bring them down here somewhere. And I said, okay, take off your clothes.
Like y'all were gonna fuck?
I had the money. I'll be gone. Yeah, bye.
You hadn't take off their clothes like y'all were gonna fuck, and then you just take all the shit.
Take their money and their clothes, and they wouldn't follow me.
How many times do you think that happened?
Well, that happened a lot of times. I used to get right there on 6th Street. I used to get when the bars were hopping right there. They used to use me as a bait. I'd go in there and I'd give 2 or 3 of them outside, and they used to be out there waiting. Flea Dog and Iron Mike.
Oh yeah, he died, didn't he?
Flea Dog,
Iron Mike died.
Iron Mike did, but Flea Dog's doing good too. But he went to somewhere, California somewhere.
So these guys are lined up.
They were waiting for the guys to wait for me to bring the guys, and they will knock them out. We would leave them butt naked right there.
So Iron Mike would help beat their ass.
Yeah, Iron Mike and
you got to jack them.
Yeah, we had to jack them.
I mean,
everything.
So they were lined up like all acting all horny and shit.
Yeah,
like
they were gonna get something. I was supposed to take them out there with some girls, and there were guys out there.
And they'd beat their ass, or else you'd leave them naked somewhere.
They get their ass up and get naked. Comes from people that got dope. You know, I had dope all my life. I never got greedy, and that's one thing. If I saw you sick, hey, there you go.
I know. I was surprised that you would say that. I was like, that's really cool.
That was me. Because I come from a heroin people. I used to see my mom OD. And I used to carry her pregnant. Well, I was pregnant, carrying her ass to the fucking hospital. And then she would take out the needle. There she go again. And, you know, I never thought of myself being a heroin addict. I said, I don't want to be like that. But one time when I was fucking around with Flea, and he introduced me to the heroin because I was working at parties right there on 1st Street. And he was, Deborah, can I have $20? Deborah, can I have $20? Deborah, can I have, what the fuck are you doing?
Razor?
No. Flea Dog.
Oh.
Flea Dog was and I didn't know he was a heroin addict when I met him. And I said, what the fuck are you doing with $20 all day long? I want something. If you're going to be getting high, I want to get high too. He said, no, I can't give you this. I said, well, guess what? You don't give me none, I ain't give you no money. How about that?
So we stopped at when you get the wetbacks and jack them.
Yeah, we were jacking them. And
what was some like some other things that you did, and some things that you had to do that, like when you were down and out, that you really didn't want to do, but you just had to do it?
Like I said, prostituting was not one of my things, because $20 was not enough for me. I was not going to fuck you or suck you for no $20. I don't give a fuck how sick I was. I couldn't do it. That's my pride. You know, I couldn't do it. I would rob them. I would steal from them. I would take their shit, take their mom, hit them inside the head and take their money. That's what I did. At prostitution, I never had to do any of that, because that $20 was not enough for me.
I was the same way. I wasn't doing
$20 was not. I had a fucking habit. I had a monkey on my back that was, I had to do it half a grand to get me going, first of all. And then later on, I had to do the other half. So my habit was like $700, $800 a day.
God damn.
Of heroin. And then I had both habits. I had cocaine and heroin. So I had both habits to take care of. But I was the type that I would go underneath the dope dealers. I would be there. I would stay there. I would stay there.
And what, you pinch them, right?
I would. They would put me to work. You know,
well, I remember, you know,
put me to work,
Razor had you washing the dishes and shit.
Yeah, they put me to work, do house cleaning, whatever.
Yeah.
Give me a fix. Razor was one of them. I used to clean up his house. And he used to fix me up. Razor he used to try to tell me, you're gonna have to beg. I ain't gonna beg for a motherfucking thing. That's one thing I don't do. I don't sell my ass, and I do not beg. And now you're gonna give it to me. Fine. If not, you're gonna give me something, some money or something.
What's the thing that you regret the most during the many years of your drug use?
Not being around my family, not being around my kids, my family. Because now I'm here by myself. My mom passed away, my dad passed away, my brother passed away, my sister passed away. And I didn't even get to see my grandkids raised. You know, that was the hardest thing that I regret. Not seeing my grandbabies.
You have seen them lately, right?
Yeah, now they're starting to come around. One of my daughters, well, two of my daughters started to come around. And, you know, they do get that iffy, but it's like I tell them, it's a whatever. You know, you can think whatever you want to think of me, but I'm not going backwards. I'm going forward. And if you don't want to hang out with me or you think I'm doing dope, you stay away from my house. You know, it hurts me to tell them that, but I have to. Because I'm not going to sit there and let my daughter judge me or talk shit to me just because of what I did. You know, I'm still the mother. You're still going to respect me.
So she tries to bring up your past on you.
Yeah, she's always telling me, well, what are you doing over there? Or what are you doing over there? You're doing dope again. Yeah, look, how fat have I gotten? If I was doing dope, I wouldn't be this fucking fat.
But I remember seeing you real big before, like twice the size you are now.
No. This is the biggest I've gotten. I weigh 200 pounds.
On the
right
methadone, you got big.
I did for a little bit, and then when I had to kick the methadone, I didn't want to get back on it. I didn't get. But this is the biggest I've gotten. I weigh 200 pounds right now.
You can't tell.
200 pounds. I can tell by walking. I start sweating. I can tell.
When I met him, I had got clean, and I weighed 200 pounds.
When I first got out of prison, the first time when I did my 10 years, I came out weighing 236 pounds.
Oh,
so
I was walking like this.
How many times?
Arms like
how
that
many
way.
times did you go down to prison?
Four. Four to TDC and two to state jail.
How many years total?
I did 10 years the first shot, and then 2 years. I did like 17 years of my life.
Describe that.
Oh, that was a hell thing. I mean, it's miserable, especially when your family, you ain't got nobody back there helping you out. You know, my mom told me, well, you got the time, so you do your crime. You did the crime, so you do your time. Don't ask us for no money. So I was out there. It's hard.
No fucking AC.
No AC. No nothing. Sweating your ass off. The whole squad.
I know it's different in the females' prisons it is in the males, but
way different.
Did you like click up?
I was the first. I don't like clicking up with nobody. I don't even like sharing. Well, I don't like sharing my drugs. I ain't gonna click up with nobody.
Were you doing dope in prison?
Yes, I ain't gonna click up with nobody because I ain't nothing up.
What was it like doing dope in prison?
It was ugly. You couldn't go nowhere.
How did you? I mean, you had to share one rig and.
Well, I wasn't shooting that boat. That was not mine.
Okay.
So I didn't have that. I didn't have that problem that I had to wait to get a rig or I had to.
10 years, your first shot. What was your charge?
Possession of controlled substance over 20 pounds.
Now it gets to 10 years.
Yeah, well.
They got me in the checkpoint.
Coming back.
Coming back in the truck.
Where'd you cross?
From Mexico, from Matamoros.
Okay.
So they got me with 20 pounds of weed and 2 kilos of cocaine. It was for my husband. My husband used to be a dope dealer, so I was bringing it for him. They gave me 10 years. I bought those 10 years. I paid like $76,000 to get me.
Or you probably would have done fucking 15, 20.
I would have done life. That was my first time going.
How old were you?
It was okay. I got it in 96. I got out in 2007.
So then you were back at the methadone clinic.
Yeah. Right after that, yeah.
Did you have to do parole?
No, I got out the day before parole.
Nice.
I got out the day before my 10th year. I did all my 10 years down there.
What? I don't know any. What unit was you at?
I did them all. I did women. I did.
I don't know the female units.
I did Sycamore. I did Hobby. I did that new one that came in. Murray. I opened Murray. I did them all.
In 10 years, they probably moved you all over.
Yeah, because I was a fighter. I had to fight.
Yeah.
I had to fight those black people. Those black bitches, they know.
But
don't tell me what
you know, like in the men's, they stick with the white boys when it comes down to it. you know, the essays and the white boys click up when it comes down to fighting the blacks?
Well, over there, the girls are different because they start fucking around these bitches.
Yeah.
Okay, they start mixturing everything. So you see
Fall in
Mexican
love.
with blacks, white with blacks, and
Did you?
my part, well, to me, I was raised that I don't go out of my race. That's how I was raised. That's how my grandma raised me. Okay? And to me, all the Mexicans that I knew in the streets, they were all with black girls. So I wouldn't hang out with them. I wouldn't hang out with them. So I would hang out with the San Antonio people. But then now San Antonio people started fucking around with black girls, so I just stopped hanging out with everybody. I just said, hey, fuck it.
What about?
Because the black girls had good connect from the outside or something? Or?
No, because the black girls just take you shit and just beat you up. And they would let them.
What about the white girls? No, straight Mexican.
Güeras, I got a few friends güeras, but it depends on if they act Hispanic, like if they're raised around us. Because back then, I just said, freaking white girl, you just, how you do it? Fuck, I don't want to hear that shit, you know?
I was like
no, shut up.
the white boy in the whole clique.
Oh, the Mexicans.
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
Güero.
Well, we used to have a white girl up there like that, and that bitch was firm. She was doing 99.
I'm talking like in the neighborhood.
Yeah, well, here too, there's only one weather that I say that get down is the one that was there earlier.
Mhm.
Amy. You know Amy?
Which one?
Little skinny white girl. She was a little
Probably.
skinny little thing like that. That's the only one that I know that she's down with the Mexicans. She's down with the Mexicans.
So am I. I had them ask me, about clicking up, and I'm like,
Texas.
I said, listen, I got to be honest with you. I was like, I fuck with essays, and this dude from Aryan Circle was like, on the cool, so do we. That's what he said. I was like, all right.
Yeah, the Mexicans hang out more with the whites.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hang out with the blacks because they will give you up with the quickness. They're not going to take no rap for nobody. They go snitch on you. And that's what I was always scared of.
And it's like 60% black anyway.
The whole fucking penitentiary is black. And it's like they try to run something. It's like I tell the Mexicans, if y'all let them, they're going to be giving them y'all commissary. I ain't going to give nobody to my commissary, but y'all going to give y'all commissary. They knew with me, they had to fight me. They knew they was a fight for me. They was not getting nothing for me. Now, if you needed it, and I know you didn't do store, I'll buy you something.
Remember the last time me and I want to ask these questions. So, as far as the dope that we were doing, like 3, 4, 5 years ago, compared to that dope now, and I'm talking about heroin.
It's trash.
What would you consider it? In a brief description, like compare and contrast, like what is that?
It's not looking like it was before. It's nothing but trash, I'm even scared just to even take it because I don't know what it got in it, and I'm not ready to die. I'm not ready to die.
What about the crystal meth, the ice?
Crystal meth says it's going the same way because I got a hold of something not too long ago and that shit put me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I took one hit and I went.
Fentanyl.
That's fentanyl. So I stopped messing with that shit too because I'm not ready to die. I am not ready to die.
If you had one thing to say to the people out there that are struggling with substance abuse, and one thing to say to the concerned family members, what would it be?
To the addicts, I would tell them to seek for help. Seek for help. There's help out here. There's help out here, but they have to want it. I can't tell you to go seek for help if you're not wanting it. You have to want the help. But in my opinion, that's the best thing they can do is to seek for the help.
Mm-hmm.
Because something will go in their mind, they might click it and say, okay, well, this is what it is. That's what happened to me. Like that little seed of God, that's what happened to me. I had to get that little seed and get on my knees and ask him for help. Because my way wasn't doing it the right way. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't going to accomplish nothing. I was going to end up back in jail or dead next.
Exactly.
That's what my opinion. And I didn't want that, so I seeked for help. And Steve, I don't even know Steve, he's the one to help me.
You mean
He's the one that helped me. He's the one that got me in the lane of going to asking for help. I was too ashamed. I was too embarrassed. I thought I was too good to ask for help. You know, I thought I could do it by myself, but it seemed every time I did it by myself, I did it the wrong way, and something ended up happening to me. So I just said, fuck it. I just got to do this. It's a grown-up thing. And the people to their family members, stand by them. Stand by them. Don't give up, because sooner or later they will. Hopefully it won't be so late that they die, but sooner or later it will come back. They got to have their family members help them.
The support system.
They got to have the support system.
Gotta have a support system.
If you don't, you're never gonna quit. That's why it took me this long to quit, because I didn't have my support. I didn't have my people around me. My mama couldn't see me like that because she was an addict. But after she got clean, she thought she was good. She forgot where she came from. That's another thing. You can't ever forget where you come from. Because once you forget where you come from, it will get you and tip you in the ass. And that's what happened to my mom. But my mom died so sad because she was a heroin addict. She loved that needle so bad, she died with that needle. She died as a diabetic. But she died with that needle. She loved that. But my mom was a freak, a pain freak. She liked the pain of the needle. It wasn't so much the heroin; it was the needle pain that she liked.
If there was one thing that could help you the most, like one thing that you could have as far as help, what would it be?
My mom.
What else?
My dad. So those are the two most important people in my life that I pressure, that I love, so that I didn't have them when I was little. They didn't raise me. And then when I did find out who they were, I wanted to keep them forever, but the drug, that chica, the one that killed them, both of them.
Because you don't have your mom and your dad, do you still think about that a lot?
I think about them every day, and I wish they were. I tell God, I'll do anything, God, you want me to. Just send me to my mom for one more time. And she's been dead since 07, 08. But it's just, to me in my mind, I feel like it was yesterday. My dad too. My dad died by himself in the penitentiary, doing 30 years.
You said you're 61.
No, I'll be 60.
How old do you plan to live?
Hopefully to 90.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully to 90. Hopefully if the good Lord's willing to give me to 90 years, I'm willing to live that long. But I don't want to live that long and be a drug addict. Not a functional drug addict. I'm gonna be an addict to the day I die.
Right.
But I ain't gotta be a functional addict.
Exactly.
I don't want to.
You don't gotta be using.
No, I don't want to see myself like some of those girls down there.
Our homies, homegirls. Yeah.
They're my homegirls, and I tell them, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? I'm not here to judge you, but what are you doing? You're 60 years old. You're older than me, and you're still out here doing this shit.
Do you think that there's something that all of the people that come out and offer services could offer that they're not offering to people that could help them more?
More support, like groups. More support groups. NA meetings to come out to the camps.
To their
because
side.
they're not gonna go to the meetings. We need to get out here and get to them. It's like right now, they don't want to hear me. They didn't want to hear me, but I don't care. I sat there and I lectured them. And I tell them, I say, don't do that. What are y'all doing?
You're planting
They would
seeds.
listen to me and you and
they'll listen to a whole crowd of us that they see that we went through there. And there's Mike. Mike's one of them. He's been there the longest.
Yeah, Barlow?
Yeah, he's been there the longest.
Yeah.
He says he's never going to leave. Man, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You don't plan on having a relationship with somebody. We don't want to die. At least I don't. I don't want to die by myself. And if I have another man, like my old man that's locked up, he don't do drugs. He does ice. With
Robert?
No, Robert. That was Bethel. That's the one you met. No, I'm not with him. I'm with this guy named Vinny.
Oh, I know Vinny.